What's going on? Shout out to you guys. Let's turn on the light. Let's turn off the light over here. And we're back. Shout out to you guys. What's up? Alex O Crypto here. Home from work. One time for your mind. One time. Jumping into the charts here. We're in along. We set you up with this trade. Hope you're all doing well. Much love to you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Without you, this doesn't happen. So thank you so much for being here. We're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to look at this trade setup that I got into. I said in the Discord, hey, everybody, I'm going long from here. So if you took this long, I'm up 20%. I've taken profits up here at the bottom of these lows here. And guess what? It's coming back down. It's coming back down. Because today, Bitcoin has been on a wild, wild ride. Now, I also told everybody that we were going to fill a CME gap right here this morning. There was one down here. And I was like, hey, we could be going down to fill this gap. Look for a short. And we can go over and see that there is a CME gap right here. You see, it was right here, and it got filled. I saw it today. And guess what? It came down, it dumped on us, and then all of a sudden it's decided, hey, we're going to pump right back up. So it's been a tricky one today. So shout out to everybody who's made profits today. Shout out if you're looking to make profits today. And we will get into it right away. Say hi in the chat. Shout out to you guys. Otter Gang, we're out here. No revenge trading. Please don't have a random setup in revenge trading. Don't be like this beautiful young lady who's very angry at the charts. And please, the FOMO is strong with this one. Don't be that person either. So thank you so much for being here. Thanks for joining me. We're here every single day this week at 6 o'clock. Aussie down under time. So wherever you are, this is the time where we show up for you. And without you, this wouldn't happen, right? So we have a Discord. Don't forget to like and subscribe and join us. We're giving you the setups on a daily basis. And we go through Market Cipher. We go through our ideas, our thoughts. We even sometimes have to throw on the hipster clear gap glasses in order to make sure that we are seeing the hipster vision. Not boomer coiners here. We're trying to be new and upcoming traders. So let's take a look here and let's get into the price action. Now we've been watching the 2-day bear divs play out, and it doesn't seem to want to play out that well. It doesn't seem to want to drop. It's holding tight. It's holding tight, and it's not really relenting, right? It's not really turning over. We can see it here on the 3-day as well. And in the past, we've had some good moves off of a bearish divergence, which brought us down about 40%. And if we come down about 40%, I mean that to me, my friends, means we're around 12K. And that's where we've been targeting the lows. Not being a perma bear, but I'm a perma bear, okay? We've come down. We've had a relief rally back up to this previous high. This is a Sang Bankman-Fried here. And we've done one of these. Can we put in a lower low and work our way back down to these levels? Well, I'm not a perma bear, but I would like lower lows so that we can feel some more pain, collect some more bags, dollar cost average at a lower price, and accumulate before we go skyrocket on this 4-year cycle. Sound good to me? Sounds good to me. So let's take a look. We got the bearish divs here, but it hasn't really played out fully yet. We do have on the 5-day here, we were looking at as well a red dot, which has confirmed, and it hasn't dropped yet. And money flow, see, this is the only thing that scares me here, is that money flow is coming back into the market, right? Which means that money came out and now money is coming in, which is bullish, right? So money coming in, bullish. But you see there is a bit of a curvature here, and we could come back into this lower zone if this plays out. If we get a red dot on the weekly, I will definitely flip to the dark side and say we're going down. But as for right now, market structure is bullish. We do have higher highs and we're looking for another one. And to continue this beautiful pump that we wish we caught from the bottom, but guess what? We've gone sideways and we've made money either way because we have constant setups. We are giving you beautiful setups. And now if you had taken my setups, now I feel like a parrot sometimes because I said this yesterday. If you had taken my levels and traded them today, you would have made some nice gains. Now, what am I talking about here? What am I talking about? I'm talking about these crazy levels that look like a bunch of gibberish on my chart that I've done work on and given to you people, right? And we'll get into that as we go down through this market cipher. So let's get into it. Lower time frames, 16, 14, and 12. It looks like we're trying to work our way back up. We are in the middle of the stochastic band. Money flow is trying to get back above that beautiful zero line, which it hasn't done so yet. It's still staying thick in the red, or in my case, the purple. So it hasn't fully recovered. But as we get into the 10, 8, and 6 hour, we can see that money flows come up, and we're getting the splitting of the RSI and the stochastics here, which could mean there's a big move. And it is in the lower region, so possibly a move up. That's just what I get from these mid-daily term time frames. We got the 8, the 6 as well, and 6 is played down bearish, curled down, but we could get a bounce off the zero line here. So these are some of the things that we're watching here. And as we flip through the time frames, you can see that we had this beautiful blue triangle, which is a reversal signal on market cipher A, which has brought us down a little bit as well from this big, beautiful candle pump that we had back on the 1st of March, right? So how am I feeling right now? What is my sentiment? What is my feelings of the market right now? Are we bullish? Are we bearish? Everybody wants to know. Are we going down? Are we going up? What do you feel? And my thoughts are, okay, we kind of had like a trend going on this way. Maybe this was some sort of channel. You can see here. Whew, look at that. Channel time, right? Maybe we just broke out of this channel. That's something to look at, right? You see these things all the time, right? We thought we were going to go lower. Guess what? We popped out of this channel and now we're going sideways, right? Sideways. So maybe that's something to consider, right? Right now, I'm not going to trade patterns. I'm going to look at this and I'm going to be very non-biased and say that, hey, we're in a range here. We're trading sideways. Where are we going to go? Well, we can see that we've pumped up. We've made these higher highs at 25K. And now we've been rejected with a double top. It looks like a double top in my opinion. Worked our way down, very bearish. Now the markets don't know what they want to do. We have this across the board, even in the S&P 500 and the dollar index. We do not have a confirmed idea of where we want to go. All we seem to do is definitely, all we seem to do is that we're definitely going sideways. So as we go sideways, what can we do? We can look at volume profiles. We can pull a couple volumes across and we can see that, hey, there's key supports and key resistances here that have been given, right? So as we go through this, we can see, welcome Arya Siddhanta Dasa. Can you look at Epic Cash Chart and give an opinion? If you don't mind typing in this symbol, I will look at it. No problem for you. I have not looked at the Epic Cash Chart, but if you do give me the symbol, I will look at it and I will give you my unbiased opinion because I have not looked at it. So thank you so much for being here and thank you for commenting. I really appreciate it. And I hope you stick around and I hope I can help you to the best of my knowledge. So you can see right now, yeah, just throw the ticker up there and I'll have a look, or whatever the symbol is. Dollar Epic. So I'll write that down. We'll get back to it right away after we do the BTC TA quickly here. So we work our way down into the 4 hour, the 5 hour with the volume, and we can see that we have been respecting these levels. So this is definitely a level to be respected. We can see that we have highs and lows here that have been respected as well, right? So we are in a mini uptrend. When we zoom in, we can see that we're making higher lows, right? We're making higher lows. Can we stop here and continue upwards and work our way to this value area high and maybe look for a short? Well, that's what we have given yesterday, that we were going to look for a short, and we were also looking for a bounce. Now, where did this come in? Let's go down to the 1 hour. 1 second. 1 hour. I'm just checking if there's any divergences or anything on the 4. Nope, money flow's still red. The 3, no. The 2, however, could be printing some sort of continuation of bullishness here. This does look bullish in my opinion. Green money flow, lower low. If this curls over and prints a green dot, we could be continuing upwards. 1 hour, we have a bullish divergence. So far on the 1 hour, this looks very bullish in my opinion, and we are in a long right now. I don't know if I saved it. No, I didn't, but we are in a long from 383, I believe. I shared it in the Discord. So it's there. We are printing some sort of bullish divergence here if we fail to make lower lows on the price here. So that's something to definitely be watching for. Now I'm going to go over quickly and check this dollar. Dollar epic. And have a look. Morning Otter. Ha 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 ha. Oh my God, you just woke up just in time. Thank you so much for being here. I do not know which one you want me to look at here, Arya, but we are, is this one's property. Dollar Epic does not seem to want to cooperate. I do not know which one you want me to look at. Is it crypto? Epic price. Epic price. Is it this one? Uniswap. Wrapped Ether. Otter. Yeah. Utterly fantastic. That's you, top 10. You are utterly fantastic. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. Always coming at us with the beautiful... You and your Caspa, man. You're the friendly ghost, man. Always popping up. Now, we did give these levels yesterday. So we gave this level here, and we gave this level here. So if you were with us, you would have been able to short while I was sleeping around around 12 o'clock at night. I mean, I go to bed pretty early, 9:30, because I am a carpenter, and I do go to work and get up at 5 in the morning. You always see me say good morning at 5 a.m. Sydney time. So I did give these levels, and I also gave this level here yesterday, Mr. Casper, the friendly ghost. So the levels were given. I also shared, when I got home today, I shared my short setup or my long setup with you guys in the Discord. I'm like, this is the level 383, I believe it is. I have it saved, and this was the trade setup that was given, right? The beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trade setup. And you can see that it came down and it touched it beautifully, beautifully. And we're in that right now. We're holding it. Hopefully it goes higher. We've taken profit once, and hopefully it goes the right way. So we're going to go and check out Epic on Coinbase now. On Coinbase, all. Okay, maybe we don't go all. Maybe we just go exchange. They're not making it easy for us, are they? Epic on Coinbase. They aren't making it easy for us, are they? This coin go up fast. I'm not having any luck finding your coin there, Arya. I'm very sorry. But we're going to move on to Caspa here. I don't even know if I want to check this. Are you on Mexi? Casper. Oh my God. Tell me along this top 10. Tell me along this. Tell me along this. Holy smokes. If you're along this, you're flying, man. I cannot trade something like this. I'm sorry to say top 10. I could trade it, but I get wrecked. I'd have to use a stop loss. 5% stop loss. Because that's just parabolic. Sorry about that, Arya. I appreciate you being here. Maybe if you join us in the Discord, send me the ticker. Maybe send me a screenshot or anything in the Discord. Be happy to do any TA for you. Obviously, it's just not coming through right now. So, top 10s trading Casper, the friendly ghost coin. You know, I can't wait till they have Franklin, the turtle coin, and, you know, who knows? Maybe they'll have Pippi Longstocking coin. Look at Shiba Inu right now. I think it's Sheeb. It's partnered up with Wendy's. So go buy a Baconator with Wendy's. I think it's in Georgia. There's some adoption for you. You go buy some burgers with your Shiba now. So things are just getting interesting. Things are getting interesting in the crypto industry. And the more adoption that we get in the industry, the more that are other coins that do actually have, you know, good working plans and actionable use case will pump as well. So it's all bonus. Whatever. Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, Franklin the Turtle Coin, Casper the Friendly Ghost. I'm bullish on everything as long as it's helping out everything else, right? So yeah, maybe this trade setup is going to fail. I have taken profits already, and it could dump here, but we're looking for this beautiful, beautiful divergence, which we've got on the higher term time frames. On the 1 hour, can we get this bull div to play out? We will see. We will see. We will see during this live. So we can see that we're in an uptrend, right? With Bitcoin. Back to Bitcoin, right? We can see double bottom here. Bing, bing. So we can see this uptrend. Now, what else can we see? We can see double bottom, push to the top, exhausted. Now, what is this square here? This is a golden pocket. It's also an entry zone to this previous range here. When I zoom out, it's also an entry zone to this range, right? So it's resistance right now from the previous range. Also, this moving upwards is getting rejected. So we've been rejected once, rejected twice. Remember, Bitcoin likes threes. So can we work our way back up and get rejected for a third time and sent back down, right? We also have this hold line right here. You see this hold line? Well, this is the entry into the previous range from before. So we need to be aware of what's going on around us. The bulls want to push us back up in this range and make more attempts at this 25K because we know above 25K, there is a value gap that price can move through very rapidly up to 28K. So we are aware of that. If you don't know, now you do. We're aware of that. So we're ranging right now. Now the price action has been detrimental to some and very fun for others. I myself have traded a couple times within this recent range and I have been profitable. Some people have been absolutely wrecked. And that's not their fault because price has been pretty sporadic, right? So as we look further in detail here, we can see we're getting the 1 hour bull div and we're trading this as a range. Now, how do we get these levels? How do we get this set up for yesterday? Well, it's very simple, right? It's very simple. We keep it simple here. Keep it simple, stupid. We pull fibs. We can see swing low to swing high. We get a golden pocket. We draw a box, right? We also pull a volume gap here. So we'll go from here all the way over. What do we got? We got a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful big chunk of volume here that's going to hold us up, right? So price will, if it blasts through, what's it going to do? It's naturally going to go to the value area high, which it went past, right? If it got rejected at this resistance, it's come back and it's pushed right back to the point of control, bounced off of the fib in between the golden pocket and the 786, which was given, right? Now it's come back up, it's retraced. Now let's see. Was there a retracement trade here, right? So we'll pull one from swing high to swing low, and look at this. Wabam. Wick all the way up. This would have been a beautiful retest of this previous zone that got into another trade. So there's another setup, right? There's another setup that you could have given yourself. This is very simple structure of retracement, volume profiles, levels to be respected, and they need volume in order to move through them. You can see that volume has been nice and pretty steady. It hasn't been extreme, right? It hasn't been extreme like these previous attempts at the top or these previous news orders, but it's been higher and it's been steady, right? So there is a lot of opportunities if you manage your risk. Now, right now, I'm getting knocked out of my short position. Have I paid myself? Yes. Do I have a stop loss at entry? Yes. Did I make some profits? Yes. So I'm going to be knocked out right here. And guess what? No problemo, right? I made some money. Was it a parabolic trade? No. It was a 20% gain, which is nice, but it's also a risk-free trade, right? That was set up from some simple TA. That's what we're about here. We're about preserving capital, making safe trades, adding to the bank. And guess what? What if this had shot back up to this range, right? Well, that 20% would have turned into a 200%. But we take profits early and let the rest ride to key levels and take profits along the way, right? I set this up. My target was the top of the range. I had to take profit early, which was at 20%. Then I had to take profit here. Then I had to take profit here. And then I finished the trade at the very top of this range, right? Bada bing, bada boom, making gains, right? So that's how we trade. That's how we preserve capital. That's how we manage our risk, right? Without that, without a plan, without a good mindset, you know, I came home from work, made this trade, made a profit, had dinner. Now I'm doing a live stream. You know, it's all possible. Even if you work an 8-hour day like I did, slaving away, throwing lumber around, cutting doors, chipping out. Who knows what? I was chipping concrete today. You know what I mean? I came home with a plan, with a healthy mindset, and I executed a trade, right? Now we're looking to come down and retest these previous lows. So I drop this down to here and I look for a trade again, right? So where's my next trade setup? My next trade setup is this big range. We're coming down. We're trying to blast through there. So I would be targeting these lows from before. Where's my next volume? It's right here. So my next trade setup would be right here, looking for a bounce off. Where is this? Off these lows. I would target these lows, 282. That would be my next target, looking for a bounce, right? As we work our way down here. We are in a downtrend, so we will be looking for a bounce off of here, which is very simply identified here. Maybe we bounce, and then we look for a retracement back up to here. Maybe we jump into a short. Right? We trade the range. We trade the range. Home on the range, right? So that's what we're into right now. Looking for price to come to the bottom of this wick here. If it doesn't and it pounces back up, well, guess what? There's more trades to be had. So that's my thought right now on Bitcoin, is that we're going to be trading within this range until we get some volume, until there's more understanding in the market of which direction price wants to go. Right now we are stuck between 25k and 23k, and it does not want to give up this 22k. 22k, as I've reiterated and I'll continue to tell you guys, is the level, the hibernation zone, CME gap, Old range high, volume, volume, volume. So we have all of that down here. This is the entry into lower prices. So we need to hold that up. 23,280 is my level I keep talking about. Look at Anthony Soprano in the chat. Shout out to you, Bello. We are getting a blood diamond on the 5 hour. Wow. Can it bring us down? Let's see. It keeps flashing on and off. And you know what we used to say about flashing, right? It's very a dangerous sport if you're flashing people. So be careful out there and don't be flashing no blood diamonds at people. We are getting a blood diamond on the 5. Can this play out? Can it bring us down? We will see. You see it disappeared yet again. Now it's back on. So it's looking to move down. I would assume, now don't assume, but I would assume it wants to come back to this value area low at 23K, right? We do have that level to stop it, but I would assume it wants to come to 23K. That would make sense to me. Retest the lows, come and grab some liquidity down here from people who got this long and get some of these bulls out of their trades. That would be my thinking right now. Now let's take a look at what happened today on the S&P 500. Because the S&P 500, like we said, looks like it's doing what we've been talking about. And that's, it's come up, it's rejected off of this support, and now it's blasted through. And it looks to be working its way down this trend line. So as it works its way down, we'll see some relief because price doesn't just move down, right? Unless it's Bitcoin and it's, FTX scandals. But right now we're looking for the S&P to work its way down. We have this trend line that everybody is talking about that we are very well aware of. Add it to your S&P chart. Have a look at this beautiful downtrend, and we're looking to work our way back down through it or get a mighty bounce off of it that can possibly push us back above this key level of resistance right now at 4,060, right? So maybe we go back and test it. Maybe we don't. But right now it does look bearish in my opinion, right? But we are looking to print some sort of maybe hidden bullish divergence on the daily. Maybe the 16 has one. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe there can be a pump in the future or some sort of relief, right? So watch the S&P, watch what it does, how it reacts to this trend line. Does it pump? Does it dump? And add that to your charts to add confluence into your trading alongside Bitcoin. Now, we were talking about the Dixie yesterday and how, it's probably coming back down into this range and it will trade within this range for a bit. Well, guess what? It came down and now it's like, nah, I want to go back up here, which is bearish for Bitcoin. Very bearish. When the dollar is up around 104.5, 104.5, 105, this means that people are holding on to their dollars. They do not want to give up the almighty dollar, and they do not want to spend it on risk assets such as Bitcoin. So keep an eye on the Dixie. If the Dixie pumps, we dump on Bitcoin. So that's another thing to add to your confluence. Also, we were here looking at these CME gaps. Well, do we have a CME gap besides this one down below that we do have marked on our charts, right, everyone? No, we don't. Not right now. We have filled a couple in the past, and we're looking to see always to check for confluences on these CME gaps to help us trade a little bit better, right? Now, it looks like price is trying to work its way down. We can look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is dropping as well. So mixed signals all the way around the market. So as a scalper / swing trader, I am looking for levels. I'm looking for places that have been respected. I will also be adding this one here. I just caught on to that right now. So I will be adding this as well as a key level of resistance. Look, we can narrow down these areas and get more confluence, right? More confluence, the better. We're getting a little bit of a bounce here, and so far, so good. We've been knocked out of our trade, but we did manage to take some profits from here. So look at us coming down, right down to this level. Rejected. We are getting some sort of... Is this a hidden... No, this isn't hidden bullish div. This is still working its way down. This might turn into a bull div, an extreme bull div, if it works its way back up. So look for that to work out on the 1 hour, possibly on the 45 now, right? As we get lower, so does this. So yeah, 45, 1 hour. What about the 90? I like the 90 as well. It kind of gives you a different mix, but we are in the red money flow. So be cautious with your trades on Bitcoin. I mean, it's a great time to trade because there's volume. There's volume and volatility, and levels for the most part are being respected, right? So as levels are being respected with good risk management, we can extract profits throughout the day, throughout the trades, in order to make some nice gains, right? Smart money contracts, what's going on here? Not too much. We got our dailies up top here. We don't have any breaks of structure or anything like that. Change a character into bearish. I got to take off these order blocks. There's too many of them, in my opinion. So if we go down here, I believe it is... I don't need fair value gaps. Actually, not auto threshold. We'll leave fair value gaps on. And where is it? Order blocks, swing structure, show week high. Yep. I like internal. I think that'll do it. Will that do it? Yeah, it will. Yeehaw. All right. Much more cleaner. Don't need the order blocks. That's fine. We have levels to respect that. So looking at this, I'm going to be patient here. I'm going to look for price to come maybe a bit lower. Maybe jump into a long, you know. But as price continues to respect these levels, I will respect the price and I will trade it as it comes, right? I will trade it as it comes. But yeah, this is definitely it looks like a weak low. It's saying a strong low, but it looks pretty weak. I mean, it did get quite a good rejection here, so maybe we pop back up and we work our way up from here, which would be nice. A nice little retracement, which we can look for from here to here, right? So our next level to retrace to, easy peasy, right? And if we do come lower, I mean, that's pretty low. I look for the low of this wick here to be respected. So be careful out there. Make sure to always, always, always practice good risk management. Preserve the capital. Don't be greedy. And be kind to yourself because it's not easy. We're trying to learn here. We're trying to educate. We're trying to be helpful, give trade setups, but also help people and help you guys understand how we get into these trade setups and how we come about making quality trades, right? By preserving our risk, by practicing capital management, by adding confluences to all of our trades, right? And taking profits early and allowing price to run, right? By doing that, we can trade tomorrow, we can trade the year coming, we can have longevity, and we can get better, right? We can get better because the more price action we watch, the more ideas and the more knowledge we can accumulate, hopefully the better traders we can become. I'm always still learning. I'm always still trying to grow in order to help you guys, but also help myself and help Mrs. Otter build a life of freedom. That's what we're all about here. I hope you guys are enjoying the live streams. 6 o'clock. Hopefully it's working for a bunch of you. But we're trying to experiment here. Next week is going to be challenge week for me. I'm going to try and live stream at 4 a.m. before work now. It may sound nuts, but it means I got the afternoons off to spend with Mrs. Otter, which would always be nice, but it can also target a different audience at 4 a.m. I think we catch the States and we catch UK at a better time rather than right now being in Australia. We're like in the future, plus 11, right? So it is hard to hit an audience to deliver content to as many people as possible. And we want to grow. We want to help other people become profitable traders. We want to show other people how to trade and how to fish in order to make some beautiful gains, right? Now look at Ethereum. Ethereum's looking to hold this key level right here. Looking over at ETH just quickly here, we can see we're bouncing off the 786, which is also a very key level of support, which has been respected multiple times, 3 times. Can it hold or will it drop? It looks like it's pretty bearish to me, and it wants to go down below. Now, where would that be? Well, if we pull a fib from here, maybe we can get a bounce coming in at this 0.5 here. Looking at the 0.5 as well. Love the work, my bro. Thank you so much, Fallen One. We appreciate you. I love you, man. Thank you so much. You're always active in the Discord. You always come and say hi. You always are around, so I appreciate you. Same with Soprano. Same with Top 10. Arya, you're the first time I've seen you, Arya, so thank you so much for being here. You know, we're growing slowly but surely and trying to help one another, you know, get these profits. I mean, look at this short setup, man. Whew. Wow. Right to the dollar dizzle, whatever you want to call it. But damn, I was off by like, half a cent. Oh, Matic setups, man. The Matic setups have been on fire lately. Shout out to the Matic setups. We got a weak low on Matic here, looking to continue downwards. Where will we retrace? Well, let's go and set up some Matic. Automatic, we like to call it automatic, because we're automatic with the trading of the Matic. So we'll pull the fib here, getting a bounce from here. So we got the golden pocket underneath us. We also have the 786. So let's pull the 786 and see if we can get some confluence with this. Some confluence, you know, we love the confluence, right? And we got to repull this fair value, not fair value, sorry, fixed range volume. And we can see we're at the very bottom of this range, right? The very bottom. Can we push through and bounce, right? Well, we have some key levels below. We have a strong, excuse me, pardon me, Mrs. Otter made such a good dinner. I'm burping. I'm excited. So right now, this is our range. We've been talking about this range for a very long time. We're at the bottom of this range. We clearly had this gigantic pump, worked our way down. I'm going to delete this off of our chart. We're going to put this at the top of the range. We can see that we had this area as well. But right now, I would not even look at that. I would look at this 19 cents mark. This 19 cents mark. Okay, I got to slide that up just because this 19 cents mark for a long position. That's my only trade setup that I would give because of how well this has been respected. Now, I have a damn tight stop loss, and I'd be looking for that long from there. Nothing else for me for Matic because I know we're at the value area low, right? So we're looking for some sort of short or long position. I would even go below that. You know what I mean? So looking at this, we can see that there isn't we need 3 touches, right, on a trend line. But you can see right here, there's 2 touches, okay? So if price does continue down, I expect it to kind of follow this, right? So I expect this low, and this one's lower, right? So we got lower lows, right? So I expect if we're going to come down to this area that has been respected, we're going to get another lower low. So I always try to identify something like that, and I would put my entry lower just to kind of catch a better position, I guess you'd say. Better stop loss position, better entry, you know, better entries, I mean, just more profits, right? But also a much better, once we do take profits, it's much better when we put the stop loss at entry so that we're making a profitable trade, right? So I'll be targeting this. I'll be sending this out on the Discord. Don't forget to like and subscribe and join us in the Discord. We have a lot of coins going downwards. we were looking at, what were we looking at? Aptos the other day, weren't we? Oof, it did not work out. You see, we are not perfect here, which is important to note, right? We do have not 100% trade setups. We do have a short setup here. We managed to blast right through it yesterday, and it did not work out. So obviously, this is not financial advice. We're always here to try and give you ideas and try to give you some sort of advantage when coming to the charts in order to be profitable, right? We can see we're in a long downtrend, which has been reversed and probably in an uptrend looking to move its way up. So I'm going to leave that alone right now because obviously it's trying to fight. It's fighting for its life right now. So we're going to go to OP. We had an OP set up. We're looking to come back down to $2.50. It has not done it yet, but we are in a clear downtrend that you can see here that has worked out. Weak high, but you know, it is a clear downtrend. What happens on these? These tend to come straight across and then they come straight down, right? So look for it to drop if it pops through this beautiful descending triangle. Descending triangle from swing high to swing low. I mean, that is a pretty big drop if it does happen to happen. I mean, we could be looking very much down to previous lows. Look, that would be perfect to previous lows. So possible short entry here on OP. Remember, we got all this bullish news from Base. Base is Coinbase's new layer 2. So if we short from 263 here, look for a little short entry here. Maybe we can ride this down into La La Land and make some nice gains. This is a possible trade setup for OP that could play out nice if this descending triangle works out, because it wouldn't be hard to get back into this previous range. We have had a pump up due to news. So can we drop? That's a good idea. Who knows? But just some thoughts on some alts. Always looking at the alts, always trying to extract some sort of idea, some sort of profit producing golden trades for you guys. If you throw them up in the chart and you want me to look at them, I will definitely do that for you. So don't be shy. Always here, willing to help. We got some bullish news on Link and it still remains same. We got some bullish news on Sheeb. I guess I'll add Sheeb because why not? Why not? Why not? Does Sheeb even trade on Bybit? It does. It does. Oh, the dog coin. I can't do it. There's too many zeros. Like, for me, there's just too many. If there's 1 0 in front of the price, I'm out. Look at this. I can't believe you gave me Caspa today, top 10. You guys are trying to torture me here, making me work hard, which I don't mind. I don't mind working hard for you guys at all because you guys are killing it. You guys are helping the community. Much love, much appreciation to every single one of you. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. I just can become a whinge bag sometimes, and I need to get out of that. So thank you so much, everybody, for your support. I appreciate every single one of you. So we have these key levels. Bitcoin has bounced. It is looking to work its way back up. Please, please, please add these to your chart. Price has been respecting them. Price seems to want to hang out in this zone until it breaks. Either which direction, I will be trading this range, and hopefully you guys will be too. Don't forget to screenshot. I will save this myself and share this in the Discord, because without you guys, I have no clue what I would be doing besides just trading by myself. So it's an honor and a privilege to share this with you guys. Be safe out there. Practice good risk management. Thank you so much for being here and supporting this channel. I appreciate every single one of you. God bless. Take care. And Alex O Crypto, will see you in the next one tomorrow. Peace out. Much love. Mrs. Otter, we got internet. What do we need to get next for the stream? Should we get like some funky hats or something? Maybe we get a pet otter. Ooh. Hashtag goals. Bye.